Track 1. Clear sky and bright sun. Today, the sky is clear, and the sun shines brightly. There are no clouds, and the temperature is warm, making it perfect for outdoor activities. The air feels fresh, with a gentle breeze blowing through the trees. It's a perfect day to go for a walk in the park or enjoy a picnic with friends. The warm sunlight creates a peaceful atmosphere, and everyone seems to be enjoying the beautiful weather. As the sun sets, the sky will turn a soft orange, creating a breathtaking view. Track 2. Heavy rain and thunderstorm. The weather today is very unpredictable. In the morning, it was sunny, but by afternoon, dark clouds appeared in the sky, and it started raining heavily. The thunder roars loudly, and the rain pours down in sheets. People are rushing to find shelter from the storm, as the wind begins to pick up. The atmosphere is tense, with flashes of lightning lighting up the sky. It's best to stay indoors during a thunderstorm like this to stay safe from the danger of lightning and strong winds. Track 3. Cool breeze and autumn leaves. As autumn approaches, the weather has become cooler, and a gentle breeze sweeps through the trees. The leaves on the trees are changing colors, turning from green to shades of red, yellow, and orange. It's the perfect time for a walk through the park, as the cool air and the rustling of the leaves create a relaxing atmosphere. Many people are out enjoying the crisp weather, wearing cozy jackets and scarves. The sun is lower in the sky now, casting long shadows as it begins to set, giving the scene a peaceful feeling. Track 4. Snowy winter day. Winter has arrived, and with it, the first snowfall of the season. The ground is covered in a blanket of snow, and the trees are adorned with white, frosty branches. The temperature has dropped significantly, and people are bundling up in heavy coats, scarves, and gloves to stay warm. The air is crisp, and the snow crunches underfoot as people walk through the winter wonderland. Children are excited, building snowmen and having snowball fights. The cold weather creates a magical atmosphere, and the world looks like a winter postcard. Track 5. Warm spring afternoon. Spring has arrived, and the weather is getting warmer. The sun is shining brightly, and the flowers are starting to bloom. The trees are growing new leaves, and the air smells fresh with the scent of blossoms. People are spending more time outside, enjoying the pleasant weather. The temperature is just right, not too hot or too cold. Birds are chirping in the trees, adding to the peaceful atmosphere. It's the perfect time for a picnic or a walk through the park, with nature coming alive all around. Track 6. Rainy day in the city. Today, the weather is rainy, and the sky is filled with dark clouds. The rain is falling steadily, creating puddles on the streets and sidewalks. People are walking with umbrellas, trying to stay dry. The sound of raindrops hitting the pavement is calming, and the air feels fresh. The trees sway gently in the breeze, their leaves glistening with raindrops. It's a perfect day to stay inside, with a hot cup of tea or coffee while listening to the soothing sound of the rain. Despite the rain, the city is full of life and activity. Track 7. Sunny afternoon at the beach. The beach is beautiful today with clear skies and the sun shining brightly. The sand is warm, and the waves gently crash onto the shore. People are enjoying the sunny weather, lying on towels, reading books, and swimming in the cool water. The salty sea breeze adds to the refreshing feeling. Some children are building sandcastles, while others are playing beach volleyball. The sound of seagulls calling fills the air, and the scent of salt water is everywhere. It's a perfect day to be at the beach and soak up the sun. Track 8. Thunderstorm on a summer night. A thunderstorm is approaching, and the air is charged with electricity. The clouds are growing darker, and flashes of lightning can be seen in the distance. The wind is picking up, making the trees sway violently. The sound of thunder is deafening, echoing through the night. Rain begins to pour down heavily, and soon the streets are flooded. People take shelter inside their homes, waiting for the storm to pass. The storm is a reminder of the power of nature, but it also brings a refreshing change to the warm summer night. Track 9. Warm and breezy fall day, autumn has arrived, bringing with it a warm, breezy day. The leaves are turning shades of red, yellow, and orange, making the trees look beautiful. The air is fresh and crisp, with a light breeze blowing through the streets. People are wearing jackets and scarves, enjoying the cool yet sunny weather. It's the perfect time for a walk in the park, as the fall colors are at their peak. The smell of pumpkin spice fills the air, and the sound of crunching leaves underfoot creates a delightful atmosphere. Track 10. The gentle rain of spring. Spring has finally arrived, bringing with it a soft, gentle rain. The sound of raindrops tapping on the windows is soothing. The earth smells fresh and earthy, as the rain nourishes the plants and flowers. The trees are beginning to bud, and the grass is growing lush and green. Birds are chirping, celebrating the arrival of the new season. People walk along the streets, umbrellas in hand, enjoying the refreshing spring rain. It's a peaceful day, full of promise, as nature awakens from the winter sleep. Track 11. A windy day by the sea. The wind is blowing fiercely across the sea, making the waves crash against the shore. The sound of the wind howling is deafening, and the air is salty with the ocean breeze. Seagulls are soaring above, their wings spread wide as they glide through the gusty winds. The sky is filled with dark clouds, and the temperature is cool, making it a perfect day for a walk by the beach. The sand feels rough underfoot, and the sea foam splashes up as the waves roll in. Track 12. A warm summer day. A warm summer day brings the promise of fun and relaxation. The sun shines brightly in the clear blue sky, and the temperature is perfect for outdoor activities. People gather at the beach, enjoying the warmth of the sun and the coolness of the water. The sound of waves crashing against the shore is soothing, and the scent of sunscreen fills the air. Children play in the sand, building sandcastles and laughing. It's a day filled with joy, as the warm summer breeze blows gently, making everyone feel happy and content. Track 13. The storm approaches. A storm is approaching, and the wind is picking up speed. The sky has darkened, and ominous clouds have gathered in the distance. Thunder rumbles in the distance, warning of the coming storm. The air has turned heavy, and the temperature has dropped significantly. People hurry indoors, seeking shelter from the storm. The sound of raindrops is growing louder, and the first flash of lightning lights up the sky. Soon, the storm will be here, bringing with it the promise of heavy rain and strong winds. Track 14. A rainy day in the city. A rainy day in the city brings a sense of calm and reflection. The streets glisten with puddles as the rain falls steadily. People walk quickly under umbrellas, trying to avoid getting soaked. The sound of raindrops hitting the pavement is rhythmic, almost like a gentle song. Cars drive slowly, their tires splashing through the water. The gray sky seems endless, and the cool air is refreshing. The smell of wet concrete fills the air, and the world seems quieter when it rains. It's a perfect day for cozying up with a good book or a hot cup of tea. Track 15. The first snowfall. The first snowfall of the season always brings excitement. Snowflakes drift gently down from the sky, covering the ground in a blanket of white. The trees are coated with snow, and the air is crisp and cold. Children run outside to play, their laughter filling the air as they make snow angels. The world looks magical, with everything covered in snow, from rooftops to streets. The silence that comes with the snowstorm is peaceful, broken only by the crunch of snow underfoot. It's the beginning of a beautiful winter season. Track 16. A warm summer evening. As the sun begins to set on a warm summer evening, the air becomes cooler and more comfortable. The sky is painted with hues of orange and pink, as the last rays of sunlight disappear behind the horizon. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves of the trees, and the sound of crickets fills the air. The warmth of the day lingers, but it's now a soft, inviting warmth. People take advantage of the pleasant weather by walking in parks or having dinner outdoors. It's the perfect time to relax and enjoy the beauty of nature. Track 17. A bright, clear day. The sky was a brilliant shade of blue, with not a cloud in sight. The sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow on everything below. Birds flew high in the clear sky, and the air felt fresh and invigorating. There was no sign of rain, and the temperature was just perfect for outdoor activities. People were enjoying the beautiful weather, sitting at cafes or walking along the beach. It was a day filled with light and joy, making everyone feel happy and full of energy. Track 18. A chilly autumn morning. Autumn mornings are often chilly, with a crispness in the air that signals the change of season. The ground is covered with fallen leaves in shades of red, yellow, and orange. As the sun rises, the temperature slowly increases, but it remains cool enough to warrant a sweater. The trees are starting to lose their leaves, creating a beautiful carpet of colors on the ground. Birds are seen flying south, preparing for migration, while the air is filled with the sound of rustling leaves. Track 19. A rainy day. A rainy day can be a peaceful and refreshing experience. The sound of raindrops hitting the roof is soothing, and the cool air feels refreshing on the skin. The sky is overcast with thick clouds, hiding the sun from view. Puddles form on the ground, reflecting the gray sky above. People tend to stay indoors on such days, enjoying the cozy atmosphere inside. The rain also nourishes the plants, giving everything a fresh and vibrant appearance. Track 20. A snowy afternoon. Snow can transform a landscape into a winter wonderland. The ground is covered in a thick blanket of white, with snowflakes gently falling from the sky. The air is cold and crisp, and the sound of footsteps crunching in the snow can be heard. Children play outside, making snowmen and having snowball fights. The trees, now bare of their leaves, are covered in snow, their branches bending under the weight. The peaceful stillness of a snowy afternoon is often calming and beautiful. Track 21. A thunderstorm. A thunderstorm can be both awe-inspiring and frightening. The sky darkens as the storm clouds gather, and the first rumble of thunder can be heard in the distance. Lightning flashes illuminate the sky, and the sound of thunder grows louder. Rain falls heavily, and strong winds whip through the trees. Thunderstorms often create a dramatic and intense atmosphere, filling the air with energy. It's important to stay safe during these storms, especially if there is the possibility of flooding or hail.
Track 22. Crisp air and frosty mornings. Crisp air and frosty mornings create a serene and refreshing atmosphere. As the sun rises, the world is blanketed in a layer of frost, turning every blade of grass and tree branch into a shimmering work of art. The cool breeze cuts through the air, carrying a hint of winter's arrival. With each breath, the crispness fills the lungs, invigorating the soul. The quiet of the morning is only broken by the crunch of frozen ground underfoot. These frosty mornings remind us of the beauty in simplicity, as nature wakes up in its purest, most peaceful form.
Track 23. A hot summer day. Summer is the season when the sun shines the brightest, casting its intense heat on the earth. On a hot summer day, the air feels thick and heavy with humidity. The sunlight can be overwhelming, making people seek shelter in shaded areas. Beaches are crowded with people enjoying the warmth of the sand and water, while others prefer the coolness of air-conditioned spaces. Ice cream trucks are a common sight, offering cold treats to help beat the heat. Even though the sun is blazing, the bright blue sky and the sound of nature make summer days feel alive and vibrant. Track 24. A stormy night. Storms can bring dramatic changes to the weather. On a stormy night, the wind howls, and the sky is filled with dark clouds. Lightning illuminates the sky, followed by the loud rumble of thunder. The rain pours heavily, often accompanied by hail. Trees sway under the force of the wind, and the air feels charged with energy. A storm can make the night feel intense and unpredictable, with sudden bursts of wind and rain. Despite the chaos, storms bring a sense of awe and power to nature. Track 25. A crisp autumn morning. On a crisp autumn morning, The cool air feels refreshing as it brushes against your skin. The leaves on the trees have turned shades of red, orange, and gold, carpeting the ground beneath. A slight breeze rustles through the branches, carrying the scent of fallen leaves. The sun rises slowly, casting a soft light across the landscape. People bundle up in cozy scarves and jackets to keep warm, while the mist in the air adds a sense of mystery to the day. The atmosphere is peaceful, inviting people to take a stroll and enjoy the beauty of the season. Track 26. The rainy season. The rainy season is a defining feature of tropical climates. During this period, heavy rainfall occurs almost daily, sometimes for hours at a time. The sky is overcast with thick clouds, and the air feels humid. People often carry umbrellas to shield themselves from the downpours. Roads may become flooded, and sometimes storms can cause disruptions. Despite the inconvenience, the rain nourishes plants and fills rivers, supporting the local ecosystem. The sound of rain can be soothing, and the smell of wet earth fills the air after each downpour. Track 27. The summer heat. The summer heat is often intense, causing the air to feel heavy and thick. On hot days, the sun blazes down, making the temperature rise to uncomfortable levels. People flock to the beach or pool to cool off and escape the scorching heat. Shade is often sought under trees or umbrellas, where people can find relief from the sun. Ice-cold drinks are a must, and fans and air conditioners work overtime to keep the indoors bearable. Despite the heat, summer has its own charm, with the longer days and lively outdoor activities. Track 27. The summer heat. The summer heat is often intense, causing the air to feel heavy and thick. On hot days, the sun blazes down, making the temperature rise to uncomfortable levels. People flock to the beach or pool to cool off and escape the scorching heat. Shade is often sought under trees or umbrellas, where people can find relief from the sun. Ice-cold drinks are a must, and fans and air conditioners work overtime to keep the indoors bearable. Despite the heat, summer has its own charm, with the longer days and lively outdoor activities. Track 29. The spring awakening. As spring arrives, the world begins to awaken from the cold winter. Flowers start to bloom, filling the air with colorful scents. Trees begin to bud, their branches growing with fresh green leaves. The weather becomes warmer, and the days grow longer, bringing a sense of renewal and hope. Birds return, singing cheerfully, and animals come out of hibernation. People feel energized by the vibrant atmosphere, eager to enjoy outdoor activities. The change of season brings new opportunities, making everyone feel more alive. It is a time of growth and fresh beginnings. Track 29. The spring awakening. As spring arrives, the world begins to awaken from the cold winter. Flowers start to bloom, filling the air with colorful scents. Trees begin to bud, their branches growing with fresh green leaves. The weather becomes warmer, and the days grow longer, bringing a sense of renewal and hope. Birds return, singing cheerfully, and animals come out of hibernation. People feel energized by the vibrant atmosphere, eager to enjoy outdoor activities. The change of season brings new opportunities, making everyone feel more alive. It is a time of growth and fresh beginnings.